it's bad, dude. Are you bleeding right now?
Shut up. Am I taking a shot of this? Wooski? Caramel flavored wooski. How much did you pay for this? High end or low end? High? $100. More? $250. $350. $400 for this?
That's quality, grade A.
It better be the best we've ever had.
I'm totally talking shit. I don't even know where I got that from.
Okay, fuck off. Dude, I was like, ain't no way. All right, what's our intro going to be?
I think it should just be basically the same shit. Like the...
Episode number 1.
Episode 1. Welcome to Slightly Sauced. Something like that. Is that good?
Oh, I thought that was it.
Oh, is that it?
That was
I want
it.
to be more aggressive.
All right, episode number 1.
Don't look at me when I do it.
Okay, sorry. Episode 1. Welcome, everybody.
Episode 1. Welcome to Slightly Sauced.
I'm Des.
Des. I'm
Not
Zach.
Destiny.
Dusty.
You want to know why I go by Des and not Destiny now?
Go ahead.
Nothing against dancers.
Oh, here we go.
I love them. Love my ladies. But every fucking time I say my name is Destiny, some old fuck is like, is that your real name or your stage name? Are you my Destiny? And I'm like, God damn it. So no, it's just Des. Just Des.
So you just don't like it because you got stripper name?
I mean, it's just ridiculous. You must be my Destiny. So yeah, it's just
I mean,
Des.
I guess, no, you know what's funny is that totally makes sense. Especially working in the bar.
But then it makes it even worse because my bar is loud. So I'm like, what's up? I'm Des. And they're like, Jess? No, Des. Tess? Whatever.
I think Dusty sounds better. Dusty works perfectly.
For you.
For you.
Do you?
What's our topic today, Dusty?
Bartending. Bartending in general.
Just overall bartending?
Do you want me to tell you the little topics I want to go over?
Yeah, get on it.
Okay.
Go ahead with your little handy dandy notebook.
I want to talk about kicking people out, male versus female. Also male versus female people that we're kicking out. I want to talk about banquet versus gaming. It's a world of difference.
Because I've done both. You haven't done banquet, though.
I've worked events, though,
I guess that's
that
fair.
are pretty much banquet.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Personable bartenders versus hot bartenders. I'll get into that. Working hungover as a bartender. And girl versus guy bartenders and dynamic duos.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
All right, what do we start? You go ahead. Go ahead.
I go ahead?
Start with it.
Okay.
Drinking your diet Pepsi.
So random.
The fuck is that, yo? Is it? You think it's better because it says diet on it, or what?
No, you know what it was? I stopped drinking soda for a long time, and I could always tell the difference between a diet and a regular, and I was always like, man, diet's so fucking gross. Why do people drink that shit? Then as soon as I stopped drinking soda and I had one of these, I was like, oh, it makes sense. It tastes good.
That was not necessary.
Taste it. Tastes good.
Yeah, but it doesn't have sugar. Like what?
I don't know what it is.
It's fucking
Poison.
It's pretty smacks though.
Yep. It's pretty smacks.
It's pretty smacks.
All right.
I'm like looking at your mic and I'm like, should I do that too? But I feel like this is so much more comfy. These mics just don't fit. I guess it does. Okay. I feel like I gotta be like eating it though. It's gotta be a part of me. Anyway,
Put it in you.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Go ahead.
All right. Girl versus guy bartenders. I have worked on the bar with another girl, and I've worked on the bar with a guy.
So how long have you bartended though?
3 years.
3 years.
Literally today.
Shut up. Today's
Swear to God.
This is fucking perfect.
Today was the day 3 years ago that they cross-trained me to be a bartender.
Yo, that's fucking wild.
It's fucking awesome. So, in my experience, there's pros and cons to both. You got 2 girls behind the bar. A lot of people like that. It's less aggressive. It's less threatening. Like, 2 girls behind the bar is kind of like chill. I mean, obviously, like, men prefer that. But,
I feel like a lot of men are at bars anyway.
yeah, it's like a sausage fest in general.
It's mainly men at any type of gaming bar. And if there's any women, like, I just feel like a lot of, like, younger, attractive women don't gamble.
No, unless they're in the industry themselves.
Right.
I know I have a lot of girls that game on my shifts that are cocktail servers, very pretty. Some dancers come in and they'll game, and they are like probably some of my biggest gamers because they just have cash in hand all the time. But in retrospect, like working with a guy, things just tend to run a little smoother. Say we have to kick somebody out. The dude just has to say it one time, "You're done, get out of here." You know what I'm saying? Whereas if it's two chicks, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm 5'3". If I got to kick somebody out that's 6'4", he's going to be like, "Okay, well, I guess you got to call the cops because you ain't kicking me out of here." Also, it's cool with a guy and a girl because, you know, you get your couples in there. Some girls are a little weird with a girl serving their man.
Right.
So it's a little easier to send the dude over there. Mm-hmm. Or if it's a group of chicks, they prefer a guy bartender. So it's always nice to have both on the bar. But what's your perspective? Who do you prefer to work with, a girl or a guy?
I always have more fun with a dude. I don't know. I just feel like the girls that I've worked with in like the banquet side of the thing, because I guess I can't say I've only worked banquets because I did do gaming. I did gaming for a little bit. I've been bartending. I think I want to say August. August will be a year for me. So I did gaming for a little bit, and then I did I still do the banquets, but yeah, I always have most fun. Maybe it's because of who I'm working with. Like maybe it's just that person at the time or whatever. Because I've never gotten to build like a bond, like you do. Because you have like a set spot. I mean, I have a set spot at the banquets, but my favorite person to work with is the dude.
Maybe that's because chicks are a little harder to like get through to. Guys, they're just kind of like they're having fun, they're doing their job. Girls sometimes take it a little bit more seriously. Don't take it too serious, people.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, no. See, that's why I have more fun with the dude. It's like we could sit there bullshit all day. We're like moving. I just feel like we have like this groove, or maybe he's just like we're compatible when we're working together because we just both have this groove that we're going with.
Are you guys like relatively same age?
No, I think he's like 40s.
Shut up.
Yeah, I want to say he's 40. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was old. I thought he was like 27.
I think he's got a kid that's like our age.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So but we always have, I don't know. I feel like the girls are always kind of like complaining, or they're always on their, like you see them on their phone more often, and like they're just not really in work mode. They're kind of just like, I'm here. Like, can I get my tips already? Like, I'm over it.
That's what I was getting
like,
at.
I always like to fucking. Better to work with dudes.
I can see that in the banquets for sure.
Unless I'm working at that location with fucking dick bags.
Right.
A full-time cocksucker. But
see, that's another thing I was going to bring up. Sometimes it depends on how vested in these bartenders are. Because that could go both ways. Sometimes the younger the bartender, the shittier the experience because they're green. I'm 25 and I've been doing this for 3 years, so I would imagine my first 2 years I just remember getting super nervous all the time, didn't want to get in trouble. Nowadays I just kind of free flow and I just have fun while I'm behind the bar, but that's because it's my set bar. I know 90% of the clientele that walks in that door, so I have a little bit more leeway to just like have a good time and vibe with whoever is in there. Whereas when I first started, you put me with anybody and I was just like, oh my god, like I gotta be super serious people. But kicking people out. So have you had to do that yet?
Yeah, I was gonna say like I've personally never done that because like
dude.
I only bounced around with gaming like here and there or whatever, so I never had anything set. And even if somebody was get like drunk and belligerent, I wouldn't be the one to like kick them out because I was just extra bored. I was just filling in. And then the banquets, it's just all like family members and like family friends.
Yeah, the likelihood
of
kicking somebody else.
Right. So anybody who gets fucked up there is like everybody's gonna be fucked up, so it's not gonna be an issue. Or like if somebody's kind of getting like out of hand, like a family member would be like, "No, we got him. You know, we'll take care of him." You know, shit like that. So I've never had to kick anybody out.
Dude, I have had sometimes. Oh my god, I swear for like the longest time it was like every single Friday we were kicking somebody out of there. Just being disrespectful or throwing stuff or just acting like a fool because we don't have something that they want. People just really get out of pocket. But man, when I first started bartending, that was like really difficult for me. I would just be like, man, like this is super uncomfortable. I don't want to walk up to them and be like, you gotta go. You know, I was super anti-confrontational.
I forgot I was connected. Wait, party foul. Somebody like will pay somebody like $25 to come hang out for an hour. You get $25 an hour. We'll just give them $30 an hour to just come out, make sure
We'll just give them $55 an hour.
We'll just come and make sure everything's rolling, everything's working properly, and then you could just send your ass home.
Yeah, because every time you get up, I lose my train of thought.
I know. That's what I was so nervous. I was like, we had a good flow going, and I didn't want to ruin it, but I'm like, fuck, we're getting such a good flow. I want to make sure everything's rolling. But that's all right.
So take a guess. Out of the people I've kicked out, who do you think is harder to get out, a female or a male?
A woman all day.
All day. Oh, all day.
You don't have to tell me. I fucking deal with this bullshit.
Oh, yeah, you're on the other side where you're with the chick that's getting kicked out, probably.
Fuck off. That's no, I've never been kicked out with anybody. Usually it's me pissed off that the fucking bitch is over, like, acting up.
And you just leave her there?
No, I've never left her.
But you walk out. No?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm fucking out of there.
No.
Piss me off. I'm leaving. I gotta go.
I'll just sit there in a fucking mood all night. And
Yeah,
then yell at you when I get home.
Just leave. Just leave.
No.
Hey, can I tell you something? We're having a bad time right now. Can we go home? Yes.
Okay, wait. Who are we talking about? Because there's certain people that'll work with, and there's certain people that will not work with.
If it doesn't work with them, guess what? My car's outside. I'm leaving you
What
here.
if we Ubered?
I'm Ubering myself home.
What if she's... Well, you're a woman. It's like, I have to, like, take care of the fucking stupid bitch.
You can only ask so many times.
Well, then, yeah, and then I just sit there pissed off all night.
See, you're a good guy. I would leave.
Well, you're a woman. You can't.
Even if I had a weenie.
If a dude, even... It's just, like, it's different for you because as a dude, like, the dude's going to figure out how to get home regardless.
Yeah.
And, like, he's going to be fine. He's going to be safe. Like, a girl, she's going to be drunk, kind of fucked up.
So why not just, like, not give her the option? Like, say it's your girlfriend and you guys get into it at the bar and you say, hey, let's leave. And she goes, fuck off, I'm not leaving.
It doesn't work that way. I've literally been experienced in that same that whole thing situation you just said. Yeah.
So when you hit her with, yo, our Uber's outside, then what?
I grabbed the bitch by her fucking head.
These people are going to think you're a woman hater. He's really not. He's really not.
No. I don't know. It just never worked like that. And I'm too fucking stubborn to leave. Like,
to leave her there?
I can't say that either because I've definitely...
You have left her?
I've definitely walked out, like... But she's never been... So I've never walked out of a situation where she was, like... So, like, when she was really fucked up. Like, she probably had, like, a solid buzz going or whatever.
Right.
We got into a little altercation, and then I'd fucking walk home. Like, I have no problem walking home.
Oh, so you won't Uber you guys home, but you'll walk home yourself.
100%. Well, she's not going to leave with me because she was...
I'm still partying. I'm not ruining my night because of you.
Oh, well, then leave her there.
Yeah, and so I walk home.
If I say that, just leave me there.
I'm not going to pay for an Uber. I'm like, fuck this. I'm walking home. Well, it depends where I'm at, but...
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you walk from fucking Fremont trying to get all the way back to Henderson before, so...
Oh, I'll walk. I don't give a shit.
Yes, he will.
I'll walk. I just got to fucking, like, blow some steam out. I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I'm walking.
And then I'm driving on the side of the road to pick his ass up, and he's just...
That's what you fucking get. Yeah.
I fucking knew it. He's pissed. He's sweaty.
Sweaty as fucking, yeah, fuck. I mean, well, they don't even know. Well, I guess these people do because it's the first podcast and the only person.
Know what? Our background?
Yeah.
Okay, so long story short, we used to date. We were kids. I was 16, 17. You were 18 or 19. We started dating until I was like 21. Lived together, all that good stuff. But to be honest, we just, like, long story short, we're better as friends. We're homies.
Thanks.
So that dynamic, I think, will bring some added character to this pod because I don't think I've ever seen a podcast where it's two exes.
Well, because a lot of exes don't get along anyway.
I know.
Or like one of them still has like some sort of, like, I don't know. They want to play like they're just homies, but they almost can't.
Yeah.
Know?
I mean, we've gone through it.
Oh, yeah. Well, fuck. We haven't been together for what, like 3 years now?
4?
4 years?
Yeah, because I started bartending 3 years ago. So we haven't been together for 4 years.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, but now I can just sit and listen to him talk about his girlfriends, and it's fun times.
I know. It's so weird to, like, really sit back and think about it. Like,
this is going to fall off my head again. Just waiting.
Tighten that fucking thing.
It's tightened, isn't it?
Well, it's already probably maxed out, big ass head.
Maxed out in what way? It's maxed out. Oh.
It's blown out because of your big ass head is what I'm saying.
I don't even have that big of a fucking dome piece. All right, so.
Back on track. Back on track. What are we getting to? What?
Next thing I want to talk about is personable bartenders versus hot bartenders. Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard this saying before? I would much rather have a personable, knowledgeable, good bartender than just some hot eye candy that can't make a drink, that is not good at conversation, blah, blah, blah. Because I've noticed a lot. I see the good bartenders starting to get phased out. Obviously, it's going to happen because you get older. You're not as attractive. This is Vegas. They want, like, good, young-looking people behind the bar, but they fucking suck. And you and I are outliers. I'm not going to lie. That's not even me being cocky. We're good at what we do. We're personable, and, you know, we look good behind the bar. So, Facts. So what's your experience with that?
I've definitely had experience, and I wish Robbie was here, but the person that I want to talk about, I'm not going to mention her name.
Do I know her?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay.
We definitely talked about her.
Okay.
She wasn't that, like, I can't even say she was very, like, she wasn't that pretty. She wasn't really pretty at all. But she was fucking horrible. Like, at any time I would ask for anything, she would just turn into an airhead. Like, so I would ask her for, hey, can I have a drink? She'd be like, yeah, I got you. And then you would ask like two seats down, hey, could I get this? And she would completely forget what the fuck I wanted.
Oh, that's a horrible bartender.
And she would like completely, and she would just airhead all night. And then she would like, you would hear her like talking to like her regulars or something like that. She's like, oh my God, it's been so busy. And I'm just like running around all day and I just can't like, and this like the way she would fucking speak and just her work and everything. I asked for like a to-go box like 6 times.
Oh,
hey, could I get a to-go box? I'm like literally trying to leave. I'm trying to pack up my shit and leave. Nope. Somebody would catch her on the way to the go box, and she would like reset. She was almost like reboot and then like fucking like go again. I'm like, what the fuck are you, like, where are you going? Get the
like,
to-go box.
That Chris D'Elia skit where he's like, oh my God, I've been literally running around all day. And then he goes, she went to Target, Starbucks, and fucking not even the grocery store. Like, she just parked at the grocery store.
It's fucking true. That was her. She would literally run around like a fucking... Me and Robbie would just clown her the whole entire time. Like,
so
what the fuck?
I would say that you and I probably work very similarly. I have a fucking list in my head of the shit that I need to do, and I'm doing it in that list. Somebody needs a to-go box. I go grab the to-go box. In my head, though, I got 3 other drinks I need to make. Grab the to-go box. On my way back, make the drinks. Grab the drinks and the to-go box. Bring them to them. Go over to the computer, ring something in, tab somebody out at the same time. Like, we're constantly...
That's where I get lost sometimes. That's where I get, like, airheady or whatever. Really? So I'll be able to knock all the shit out. I'll be able to make the drinks. But when I come back to, like, ringing it all in, I'm like, oh, fuck, what did he get? I'm like...
Oh, well, I mean, that's pretty...
I don't know.
It's pretty normal.
I'm not as... I don't work as consistently as you. If I was consistent, I feel like I would obviously pick up on that.
Dude, it's just like bang, 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 bang. You're not even thinking about it.
Because I do have the rhythm of like, boom, boom, like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Or like... That's another reason I like working with the guy bartender, is because I'll hear, if I'm not doing anything, like maybe I'm polishing glasses or whatever, because we only have one bar. Like, you have like a full bar. We just have we have one well, and it's
so
just
for
a
those
straight
of you
bar.
that are watching, his bar is set up like, this is the banquet room. His bar is just like a walk-up bar right here. It's like, what, 10 seats?
No, fuck no. It's probably
6.
Yeah, it's 7 seats probably.
And then mine, instead of just being this front 6 like his, mine wraps around. So I have 15 machines total, but like probably like 20 seats at the bar.
Yours sits kind of like a U.
Yeah.
And mine's literally like a straight line.
Yeah.
But like, so if I'll be sitting over there like cleaning dishes and polishing glasses or whatever, and I'll hear somebody order like, hey, can we get 2 rum and cokes and a Corona and a Budweiser or whatever? And while he's over there doing the thing, I already have the Corona and the Budweiser popped open and ready to go. So
That's like the best kind of person to work with.
It's just that constant fucking, listen, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just working, you know.
Although sometimes I will say, when you're working with somebody that maybe you don't work with all the time, the flow is a little different.
Oh, yeah.
That can fuck up everything.
100%. that's why I did not like being extra board. Like, I'm going to someone else's bar who already has a system, who already has their regulars.
And you feel like a little
and,
fucking bump on a log,
yeah, and
pretty
I'm just
much. Like you're in their way or something.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out where their fucking Coronas are.
And some bartenders will make you feel like you're in their way, and that's not nice.
A lot of fucking bartenders do. A lot of bartenders think they're like fucking like hot shit, and then, you know, it's like, this is my first time at your fucking bar ever, and here I am. I'm like, hey, somebody's like, could I get a Corona? And I'm like, shit, I gotta look through like 4 different coolers.
And in their head, they're like, you fucking idiots, right here. Here you go, guys. Sorry about this fucking idiot.
He already has it. Yeah, he already has it fucking popped and shit. And I'm like, bro, what do you expect? This is my first time here. I don't know. That's why I was like, I'm kind of over extra board.
Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of those girls. I don't get a lot of extra board guys that come to work at my store, but the extra board girls, they do tell me like, your store is my favorite to work at because you make me feel welcome. You're very sweet. Your customers are sweet. Like, this bar is like where I would want to be. And it's like, you know, to get in there, somebody has to fucking die for you to get a shift at my bar. Like, we just, in general, like, we all love being there.
I got one. I got 2. Did I get 1 or 2 shifts?
Yeah, you were covering me.
Was I covering you?
Yeah, I was like going out of town or something like that. Oh, it was like probably when I went to Mexico with John.
Maybe that's when it was.
Yeah, I think you worked my shifts.
Yeah, that's what I liked about your bar too. It was just like everything was so clean and set up, and just like
we have a 100% rating every month for our cleanliness.
Okay, chill out. You have fucking 2 wells, which is gold.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's nice because like sometimes when you get busy, like even at banquets, like we only have 1 well, so it's like,
and you guys are trying to work on top of each other.
I'm scooping ice like under his fucking elbow and like trying to get it just in my. So it's like kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Some bartenders just aren't as stealthy, I guess. So there's girls that are extra board that I work with that are like on top of their shit to where we're flowing together really good. And then there's some girls that I swear they're like fucked up off opiates. And they're just back there like. And I'm like, girl, can you get the fuck out of my way? I got like a whole list of tickets to make. These people are waiting.
That's so funny. It's so true though. Cause that's even some of the girls that I work with, there's like fucking like, bro, like.
Yeah.
Come on. She's over there fucking.
You're running circles around them.
Yeah, I just have like a rhythm. Like if there's nothing going on, dishes are getting cleaned.
Right. You're always doing something,
so
which is
like
exactly what you should be
doing. Those are getting cleaned or whatever. And then if there's dry, I don't just set them up there. You know, like half the time I'll set them up there and I'm already polishing them and then setting them back ready to fucking go. It's just like a full little system.
And then when you got to split your bucket with somebody that you feel has just been standing there all night, there's kind of a little bit of like a dicey moment in your head where you're like, you don't really deserve 50%.
You know what's worse than that is with the banquets is we split with everybody.
Servers and everything?
Everything. Straight down the middle. Which I get because the servers aren't going to make any money.
They're not going to get tipped personally.
Right.
They're everybody's just going to throw money at the bar.
Right. So
makes sense.
So I totally get that part, but it's like...
Well,
I feel like it should be like a percentage or something. I don't know, because even a lot of the times, like if we're not making drinks, glasses are done, like dishes are done and shit. Like I'll go out of the bar and start picking up plates and like, you know, grabbing shit too.
So you're just like a well-rounded bartender. You're not just one of those stuck up like I'm not going away from behind my bar.
Right. It is. You know, it does take me a second. Like I'll have to fucking see somebody leave. Like I'll have to see like my other bartender walk out of the bar. I'm like, oh shit.
Like clicks in your head.
Yeah,
like I could be doing that.
Yeah. So it's like sometimes I will, because I'll just sit there like polishing glass, like slow. Like if I'm not like if nothing's really going on, like I'm gonna just like polish my glasses slower than I would because nothing's going on. But when I could actually be like out. But then it's also like if we're gonna both do, if you have 2 bartenders and we're gonna do that, don't put any servers on. At one point in time, like
they just want to make sure that these people are not waiting for anything. So it's like, although you could handle that whole floor with just you and one other dude, but in their head they're like, no, we want more just in case something goes wrong. We don't want them like in the weeds.
But there's nothing that like they need. Because they grab their own food because the cooks set all the food out. They already have plates, everything. So they personally grab their own food and then go sit down.
So are the servers just there to pick up their plates and stuff? Basically. Or like take a drink order for them or no?
Yeah. I mean, they take a couple drink orders, but it's like half the time they're coming to the bar anyway to like, hey, could I get a Coke?
Right.
Or hey, can I get this or whatever? It's like they're not really asking unless it's a giant fucking party. Nobody's really asking for anything.
This could be different from like the patron's perspective, but I swear to God, I love nothing more than lately on Wednesdays, I've been working swing by myself. There's nothing I love more than that. I'm on top of my shit. I know exactly what's going on in my bar. I know exactly what everybody's drinking. And I have like the flow down to where it's like ding, 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 in, out, in, out, in, out. At one point, I had all 15 machines up and running. People were hitting taxables. I paid out like 9 taxables that night. Plus, I started taking tables for my server because he was like in the weeds. Like he had the dining room, the lounge, and the bar area full. So he was like, it's a little harder to serve. I'm not going to lie. Like bartending is a little bit easier because you have all your shit right there. You don't have to go in and out of the back. So I started taking tables for him, and the one table that I took ended up being a secret shopper. So not only did I have a full busy bar, but I got a shopper. And if you get like 90% or less 2 times in a row, they'll immediately terminate you. So it's like something that's drilled into our heads, like 10-step program, like all these things we have to hit.
That's another thing I hate about gaming.
I mean, but not all gaming bars are like that. I understand why they have it set in there. It's because they want to like drill it into your head how to give good customer service, and you should be offering and saying all these things. Eventually,
they want to make the most. Like they want to make the most money at their bar, so the more you explain to that customer and whatever, it's like they might buy a little extra, and then you get all the incentive. I don't really remember all of it.
And then on top of that, like they see how hard you're trying to like make them comfortable and like make sure they're well taken care of, that it almost always creates returning customers. So it's like when I have a full busy bar, I'm looking around and I'm like, damn, the bar next door is dead. Why? Because we strive to give that like good customer service.
Y'all show your titties at the bar.
Well, so no, we don't.
You showed your titties.
We wear tank tops. Nobody shows titties. Nobody even shows nips.
I've seen a couple nips there.
Liar. So I get a call from my boss the next day, and he goes, yo, you taking tables last night? And I was like, yeah, I was just helping out so-and-so. He was in the weeds, and he goes, all right, well, you got shopped. And he's like trying to like scare me, right? And I'm like, all right, man, well, like, what is this? Just fucking lay it on me. What did I get? And he was like, you got 100. Fuck off. Like, but the thing is, when a secret shopper comes in and sits at the tables, they're there to shop the servers. Like, right. I messed
what
that
are the
up.
Odds that you fucking popped in
again? The one table, like, and it's funny because like I recognize them a little bit. So I was like, I know I've seen you guys somewhere. So I started treating them like they were my regulars. Like, of course. And then just by chance, I was just like, hey, can I offer you guys a watermelon margarita? Like specific items. And then they were just like, yo, this girl aced it. Give her 100%. And I was like, yes. Plus a full busy bar. Dude, you couldn't tell me shit that day. I had all my ducks in a row for sure.
How much money you make there?
That night? Or in general?
That night.
That night, after all those 9 taxables,
dude.
It was a good amount of money. Huh. Yeah, I cleaned house that night.
No, fuck gaming, bro.
Gaming is where it's at. Let's explain to these people what the difference is between gaming and regular bartending.
One's great, one's dookie. Next.
This guy has no clue what he's talking about.
I don't know. It just varies. It definitely varies. You obviously you pull in more money sometimes, because there's times where I could work like 4 hours and I'll pull in what you pull in your 8. So it's right. Like, but I mean,
but you work less shifts than I do.
Yeah, that's true too.
So Banquet, regular bartending, basically like you're just making drinks. You're just doing your thing. You're giving good customer service. The only difference with gaming is that people are in my bar to play those machines, to hit jackpots.
It's too personal. Like it's.
Well, that's what I was going to say earlier.
That's the part I didn't like. But I mean, I guess once you build your relationships with people, it's more fun. So it's like I never had a solid spot anywhere, so it's like I was bouncing around to other people's bars and shit.
For you, it's like you walk into a gaming bar, and you're there to pick up a shift, and it's like you want to be personable, but it's almost like those customers are like, where's my normal bartender?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you know what's funny is like sometimes they do though. Like they do get like a little bit offended. Like they'll get offended. Oh,
there's a weird.
What's her name makes this better?
There's like a little loyalty that lies with our customers sometimes, because we've been serving them for years at this point. But that's what I was gonna say earlier when you were like, oh well, when it's downtime, I'll like polish my glasses a little slower. When I get downtime, I'm right back, like, sitting, not at the bar, but leaned over the counter or
Right.
talking to my people or making them feel like, you know, like family. And so
I don't like that. I don't like.
when we do events for my bar, like the golf tournament, bowling with bartenders, we're going to an Aviators game this week. Like, I love the fact that when I ask my people at the bar, like, yo, you want to go to an event? All of them are just like, fuck yeah, I do. They can't wait to come and like show love with us. And that's how we keep all those bodies in the building.
Yeah, it's it's like hard to even judge on that because I've never built that like bond with people. It was like
Right.
a half-ass bond because I've worked at locations like a couple times or whatever. So it's like I might have seen the same person. Oh, you're back.
My
you know,
people
or,
liked you.
or like so it's like shit like that. It's like
Yeah,
I'm-
Matt and Teresa were just like, who was that little guy? We love him.
it's like it's cool, but I don't like the small talk. So it's like I guess once I got past the small talk, we start talking about real shit and like actually building a relationship
Yeah.
with these people. Then I guess I'd like it more.
Oh, half the time I'm not even like, hey, how's your day? What'd you do this weekend? I'm just like, yo, listen to this shit. And
right,
then
you're
they're
like
like,
straight to it. Yeah,
yeah, they're like, this girl's fucking
It's more of like
hilarious.
hanging out with your homies.
When you drop the small talk and you just walk, I'll do that to people I don't know sometimes. Like if I'm feeling a little bit of tension, like maybe they don't feel as comfortable as they should, or like it's their first time there and I want them to come back, like I'll just walk up and be like, you know, this happened this weekend, or like, have you ever had this happen to you? And then as soon as you're like, they're thinking to themselves like, she's talking to us like she knows us. Some people don't like that. Some people want to be left alone. You get pretty good at reading the room, but some people are just like, damn, this girl's cool as fuck. What was your name again? We'll be back. I love that.
Right.
Love that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, you know, now, like the more we talked about it, like
Sorry.
I'm like so 50-50 on it now because it's like it would be cool to build a bond, but it's also nice to just like
Do your shit and get out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like, what do you need? Oh, yeah, there you go. Have a good one, bro. And then they come back for another one, and then like I build that little relationship. Oh, you want another Corona? All right, got you. You know, like while they're walking up, and then
Yeah,
then,
in and out.
Yeah, and then you never see these fucking people again.
Right. I mean, I do. Sometimes Friday nights when I get a bunch of retail in there and I get to do the whole real bartending thing where I'm like, what do you want? Closed or open? Open or closed?
Yep.
ID.
Yep.
Sometimes I like that. But then
It's
on my
fucking
slow days,
nice,
I'm like,
yeah.
yes, I got one dude in here. He's playing fucking $100 hands of blackjack. He's cashing out. He's giving me $200 every time he hits. Like, those are the days where I'm like, gaming is where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
And I really try my hardest, like, no matter what.
If I could get a solid, no, I want a solid in and
Yeah.
out quick. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to build no relationships with nobody. I'm just like in and out. I'm done. Let's go. Give me my money. I'm gonna fucking bust my ass and I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, at least you bust your ass. You can't be lazy and be somebody that's just like, I don't really want to be here.
Oh, that's
Mic up.
That's another thing. That's another thing about gaming is like you have to like build your relationships with other bartenders as well. So it's like
In the beginning, you don't have to do that.
you have to do it.
You don't have to do it.
Yes, you do. Yeah, so you have to like build. You have to like to gamble. So all that money you won on that like night by yourself, like it's probably all put back into a machine. It's just like it's all gone. It's not even existent anymore. And it was just like now you're working for nothing.
So when I first started gaming, I would take my tips and go out and like promote is what we call it. Like you go out and you show love to other bartenders so that they'll come in and see you and gamble at your bar. But what I learned quickly is that I would much rather focus on my OG like disposable income players. The people that are listening and not watching are just probably like, what the
Right. What the fuck is going on?
those people that just have like disposable income at all times, I like to focus on them because I don't have to go see them. They're business owners. They're like CEOs. They're chilling. They don't need me to come and pay them back a visit. They're just there because they want to gamble and I just happen to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So the better I can lock in those people, the better. These days, I don't really go and promote. When I do go out and gamble, it's
Yeah.
to see people I like.
It's because you're already established.
Yeah.
You've been there for fucking ever.
I worked my ass off to build this bar. And now you're a staple of the banquet. So it's like you get what you put in.
I guess I'm fucking doing shit then because I haven't had no shifts.
Well, there's really no banquets going on right now.
I don't know if there is or isn't.
There isn't.
How do you know?
I don't know. I just know.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way. You know, it's funny. I just applied to Area 15, so I'm hoping to get that.
I told you I have people who work there that can help you get
I know.
in.
Well, I'm an event bartender. Hopefully.
Good.
Because
I have 3 people I know that work there now, and they're all dope as fuck.
Well, what the fuck, yo? Loki, you're the one who even got me in this position anyway. So, hats off to you, baby.
How do you feel about working hungover?
Fuck, yo. You know what's funny? It's funny that you even asked that is because my last shift that I worked, I was fucking obliterated.
As a bartender or your regular
bartending,
bar?
yes.
I mean, your regular work.
Yes, bartending. I was throwing up my entire shift.
Shut up.
Swear to God, yo. What the fuck did I do that night? Why did I just go blank?
Was this after the tequila dinner?
Oh, yeah.
This was not that long ago.
This was my last shift. Yeah, this was like, well, it was about a month. I haven't worked for like a month.
I wonder if that's why they don't have you back, because they're like, this motherfucker's throwing up.
Yeah, but I fucking worked, yo. What the fuck is that? I'm still busted. It's not like I was like...
Oh, those pussies that go home because they're just... I'm
No.
sick. Okay, we all work hungover,
Yo,
bitch. Get your ass back here.
I was fucking miserable, yo. Where did I go?
Dry heaving on the drive to work.
I don't remember. Why don't I remember the fucking night? But anyways, so I show up. I'm like, I'm feeling okay or whatever. Like, I'm feeling like shit, but I'm like, I'm good enough. I'll be solid. And then like as the night's going on, and this was my longest shift ever. This was my first ever like
8 hour.
I think it was an 8 hour. First ever. Usually I work like 4 or 5 hours max. Yeah. This was my 8 hour shift, and I'm literally chilling, hanging out, and me and Deontay were sitting back there, and I'm like, fuck, bro, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. He's like, do what you gotta do, man.
In case you throw up.
In case you throw up. Oh, we got that video. I'm putting that
water.
in there. I'm putting that in there.
Throw up.
You still have that on there, right?
That video?
Yeah, it's still on the tube.
Ooh, it sure is.
We're gonna pop that bad boy right
Oh my god. We have our waters in case we throw up.
In case you throw up.
In case you throw up. We did the jelly bean contest, and I got like the
gross.
the rotten fish
That
jelly
thing is
bean.
fucking disgusting.
Oh god.
I
think I did throw
there?
up.
You didn't throw up.
I threw it into the trash can, that's for sure. Or in a napkin.
Like, what's in that shit? What kind of like chemicals or what?
To make it taste like
Yeah.
that? I don't fucking know.
That's fucking disgusting. Anyways, before I was really interrupted. Yeah, so I tell Deontay, I'm like, fuck, dude, I might throw up, bro. And he's like, yeah, do your thing. And so he goes, like, he's like, all right, I'll be right back. And this guy he's ordering, he wants fucking like 3 drinks or whatever, just like Tito's pineapple or some shit. So I'm like,
it was the pineapple that got you, guaranteed.
I don't know what it was, but I felt it coming. Like, you feel it. Like, you just feel it. Like, it gets to your chest, and it's like all of a sudden, it's like kind of like at your neck or whatever.
It's just sitting in his mouth the whole time.
Yeah, I'm full of throw up the entire time. And I'm just fucking sitting there, and it was coming. It was like right there. I'm like pouring the drink, bro, and I'm like, I was like, Deontay was like a fucking angel. It was like, oh, right when he fucking turned the corner, and I'm like, I'll be right back.
Did you?
And I literally, so I walk into the bathroom.
Were you like in your hands type, like you almost didn't make it?
I almost didn't make it. It never touched my hands or whatever, but right when I got into the bathroom, I exploded all over the fucking toilet. Yo. It like hit the back of, like it hit the seat of the toilet. It was like,
projectile?
It was projectile fucking vomit. And then from then on, it was constant. It was like every like 30 minutes, every 20 minutes, I was like,
oh my God, you couldn't wait to
bathroom,
get the fuck out of there.
Back to the bathroom. 8-hour shift, yo.
Or you're just like, dude, I got all night to drink. I can do this. And then you sleep that whole next day. Not really sleep. You're just tossing and turning because you're uncomfortable as shit. Knowing you have to get up in a little bit to go to work. Then you got to drag yourself down there. And the worst part about it is like you have to make the drinks, mostly the drinks that made you throw up the night before. The smell of Jameson the day after is... Oh, putrid. Putrid. I want to say the last time I went to work hungover.
Was yesterday?
No, I had Charles, Damon, like everybody at the bar, plus all my regulars that are already at the bar. It was a Friday night. We were all having a great time, sitting there drinking, and then all of a sudden somebody's great idea was for Jameson picklebacks. And I was already blasted, so I was like, yeah, picklebacks, those sound good. Like, we're already ready to go. We could go.
That sounds disgusting.
Take these picklebacks. Oh, God, the next day, all I was throwing up was just JMO pickle juice. That was it. I could see the seeds from the pickle juice in my throat.
Yo, that's so fucking nasty.
So then you're just dragging ass on the bar.
Bro, every little sip of fucking water. You know the last time. You know what's funny is the last time you see me. Remember when I did the morning shift at that one random fucking little gaming bar when I was extra bored? You came and see me.
Yeah.
Or whatever. That night I was fucked.
Oh, I remember when I got there, you weren't feeling
it
good.
was the same thing. Like every 20 minutes, I would like be drinking fucking ginger ale and water. Every time I would put something down,
It was
20
right back
minutes
out.
is coming right back out.
Yeah. You know, one of my customers just recently taught me a trick.
That's bullshit.
It worked. It's going to sound disgusting.
It's fucking.
He works for a UFC.
It's what's it called, right? What do you put in fucking old fashions?
Bitters?
Bitters.
Nope, not bitters. It's au jus.
What the fuck is that?
You know when you get a French dip and you dip it in that brown sauce, au jus? A French dip sandwich?
Oh, yeah.
That hot
yeah.
juice that you
Yep,
dip it in, it's
yep.
brown.
It's like
It's like
broth.
beef broth or
Yeah.
something. But it's full of sodium, like packed to the brim with salt. So what you do is you get like a little ramekin of it and you freaking take a shot of it and then you just down like a whole water bottle. I guess what he was telling me is like at that point your body needs the salt so bad because you're dehydrated. It'll take that salt in and then you down that water so then your body will hold on to the water.
Instead of fucking getting rid of
It worked.
Oh, my God.
I was dead for 4 or 5 hours of my shift. He comes in and he goes, dude, you know what I do? And I'm like, okay, go ahead. Tells me, I'm like, that's fucking disgusting. It
That
worked.
sounds so
It worked.
bad,
I
yo.
literally was right back up after that. And my hangovers are brutal as if I'm 47 years old.
You are 47 years old.
You're 47 years old.
I'm not.
27.
I am not 27.
27 club, dude.
I'm not. I know. It's close enough, huh?
Hmm.
Got a couple more episodes and I'm out of here.
I always said I'd be part of the 27 club.
Good luck with that, Grandpa.
Grandmother!
What else you got on that fucking list?
That was it. I talked about the dynamic duos, working hungover, personable versus hot, banquet versus gaming, kicking people out. Dude, for a minute, I was so aggro inside.
Wait,
I
just
loved
now?
kicking people out.
Oh, fucking.
No, just for a minute, I was just
speaking
waiting.
of that, should I show these videos? I gotta show a video or something.
Yeah,
I want to
you
give it. I'm gonna show a video and then I want your reaction on it.
All right, yeah.
Is that fair?
Like what I would do?
Yes. There's gonna be what would you do, and then I'm just gonna give you a video to just laugh at because it's fucking hilarious.
I'm going to check the phones, make sure they're still
All right,
recording.
stand by.
Ew, dude. I saw a fucking video, Brendan Schaub. Why do I hate him so much?
He kind of sucks. Yo.
I love Chris and Theo so much, but Brennan, I don't even know.
Brennan, he fucking like you'll be like, yo, dude, like this whiskey's crazy. Be like, bro, that whiskey's so crazy.
Literally.
Yeah, like literally,
Straight up.
straight up, crazy. He just doesn't. He fucking repeats everything everybody says and like says it in his own.
Are we
fucking
going to
words.
get in trouble if we like show the label?
No, what the fuck? They might sponsor us here. Sponsor.
Why does it look musty? It looks like
it's old. It could be gross.
It really
looks like
looks-
it's got like.
it
little
looks like it
pieces
has
in
like
there.
floaties in there.
It might. I don't know where I got.
All right,
this.
cheers to dying,
I
made
got
in
it to a
California.
hobo.
That's why.
A hobo gave that to
This
me.
Golden State caramel whiskey is dripping with flavor. How nasty could you do it? That's miscommunications at its finest. Looking for a plumber to clean my pipes with his long tools. Fucking gross.
Hey, yo! Oh, shit.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing. What are you?
What?
Up?
What? I'm in trouble now. What happened?
Why are you in trouble?
I don't know. You're fucking yelling at me. Don't do that.
I'm not above you. Not below you. I'm right here with you. If you can't come in or come on her.
That's what I was just going to say. 2 honor,
Jeez.
4 honor, die honor. Can't come in or come on.
Oh, that's it?
I think that's
I
right.
didn't know
No,
that.
there's another one.
That is
It's a lot of caramel.
salty as a motherfucker. Ugh.
Very caramel.
I don't think I like that.
It wasn't that bad.
It was easy, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
I thought this was our logo for a minute.
It's close.
That's not.
There's
These are
gonna-
gonna look badass.
They're going to be a couple. Hey,
Oh,
just
so-
so you guys know.
We are making merch,
Merch, baby.
t-shirts, hats, shot glasses, barware.
First 5 people to comment will get a free what? Gotta throw out some free stuff. Who wants some free stuff?
I'm thinking shot glasses, dude.
Shot glass? Free shot glass?
I would say first 5 people to share
Okay.
our videos, like promote us and tag us and all that, we'll give those 5 people free merch.
All right. So we're going to screenshot the first 5 people. So the first 5 people who follow, Slightly Sauced, and share the podcast, share whatever we post on social media, share something of ours, we're going to give you a free shot glass once we make them.
Dope. It's going to be motherfucking dope.
First 5, get on it right now. All right. I'm going to show you these videos, and I just want your honest opinion.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Your mom's house.
My mom sells shirts.
Oh, your mom's house with Tom Segura and Christina Brzezinski. Oh, fuck. She's going to be so mad that I said that wrong.
Who is that?
Tom Segura. They're both comedians. Dude, grow up, bro. Grow the freaking heck up.
Don't take it too serious, people.
All right.
Is it going to go up on the TV?
No, I wish. We're not that high tech yet.
Oh, so I'm going to watch it on your phone.
You're going to watch it on my phone.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on the thing so the people can watch it.
Well, let's watch it together.
So this is what... Which one should I show? I got to show you this one first, yo. This one's fucking hilarious.
Is this a what would I do or just a funny one?
This is just going to be a funny one. I'm going to put the audio... No, we'll just put it. Here we go.
He's still going. He's fucking living.
I love the fucking run at the end.
The fucking chaos. The biker's just like, what just happened?
And then he gets up and he's fucking, his whole world, like you realize this dude's whole world is sitting this way right now. His whole fucking world is sitting like this right now.
I'm sure we've walked out of bars walking like that. Fucking idiots.
I've never been that fucking gone.
You really never have. This dude never gets blacked out. Like, never.
Ooh.
You never.
I can't.
You're always like sustaining somehow. Dude, 4th of July, Savannah told me the amount of times I cannonballed into the fucking pool with my full clothes on. Kept getting out of the pool.
Wait, this 4th?
Cannonballing back in. Oh, dude. She was like, I couldn't get you out of the water. She was like, and then you kept coming out of the water going, yo, you guys want to play mermaids or what? People were barbecuing, having a good fucking time. I'm sitting there trying to play mermaids with people in the middle of fucking water. Go ahead. I want to see that one.
Okay, this one's a little aggressive. This one has a little bit of ignorance to it. So this is like a very belligerent drunk guy who is just a standard like belligerent drunk guy.
Okay.
So there's a little ignorance. So be prepared. I could
Be
believe.
prepared.
Be prepared, people. Because this guy's going to fucking say some rude shit. I could bleep it out though.
Oh no, fuck it. It's explicit. These are human beings listening. If you can't fucking handle a cuss word, go home.
It's more than a cuss word, ma'am. You'll hear it and then we'll decide.
All right.
Bleep it out.
All right.
Fucking cheap shit.
It's okay, bro.
You ever dealt with somebody like this?
Fuck. You too, you spick bitch.
Yep. See?
Fuck you, you fat motherfucking North.
Fuck you, you fat motherfucker. Oh, and he's trying to get back in. Yup. This has definitely happened before. Oh, he let him get a punch in?
He missed it though.
Oh.
Hey, that first one would have been fucking solid. That first one would have swiped his ass so quick.
Who is this small man holding on to him in the back? You're not doing any good.
He is though.
Dude, somebody shoot this guy. No, I shouldn't say that.
Fuck you, what are you gonna do? You fucking.
Oh, the chair. Oh, just keeps coming back for more too. Yes, I have dealt with this before.
Oh
Absolutely, but it would have never gotten that far. Dude, sometimes people just can't handle themselves.
The chair was my fucking... Oh, what the fuck you gonna do? Dude, launch the whole fucking chair. I think I got one more. This one's funny. This is a good little end it.
Oh my God.
This one's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, people can't handle their alcohol sometimes.
You've dealt with people like that?
Yes.
I've seen people like that.
Dude, I could show you a video. I'll have John send it to me.
Yes, we should do that.
You know, okay. John, 6'4", 245
I actually
pounds.
just seen this man.
Good.
He didn't seem too happy to see me.
What?
Yeah, it kind of hurt my feelings. Made me sad.
Oh, he did tell me.
Yeah, made me sad.
You know who else was in there that night?
Who?
We'll bleep this out. Okay, so we're gonna cut that. So back
Yeah,
to
we'll
what I
cut
was
all that
gonna
out.
say. John, 6'4", 230-pound dude. Another big dude. They get into it, right? This dude starts talking trash to the bartender that John is working with. She's a girl. She's my size. The sweetest human. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to out her, but she's the sweetest fucking human. She's like a badass chick, right? He starts mouthing off to her, so John was like, all right, dude, buddy, you're gone. Like, you're fucking leaving. You're out of here. They start, like, not fighting, but, like, John had to, like, push him out the door because he was, like, getting, like, aggro about it.
Rowdy.
So then John pushes him out of the door, and then he starts trying to grab the doors back open. He was going to come in and just starts fucking swinging on people. So then I'll have John send the video. I'll show it next pod.
Oh, shit.
John is holding the doors shut. Strong man. He's not weak by any means. He's holding these doors shut, and this guy is yanking on him as hard as he fucking can to try to get back into the bar, banging on the door, and John, with all his strength, is like as hard as he can holding this fucking door shut, and he's just like, call the fucking cops. What am I supposed to do? He comes back in here and shoots everybody. Dude, people get crazy in bars.
Fucking wild, yo.
And to add on to that, female bartenders, that's what I wanted to say. We rely on our male customers around the bar. If shit goes down, like for real, I'm hoping that my male customers have my back.
Yeah, because a big ass that dude was he was a big like country looking motherfucker.
I would be just
right. Like you can't do anything.
Yeah.
My little ass can't do shit to that big dude.
Right.
Unless I get like a little happy fucking sweet punch that I happen to like sleep in.
Dude, if I'm feeling froggy, I'll leap,
Yeah,
but I'll lose, and I know that.
Right. So, no, yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah. Next video, dude.
Next
People
video.
get crazy.
Next video. Last video. This is awesome.
That made me sweaty. That shot. Dude, why did that remind me of my dad?
Right. Why did I get vibes of that too?
Of my
Watch,
dad
listen,
smacking
wait.
somebody.
Did he already say it? Oh, he said it already.
What did he say?
Did you just fucking hit me? It's so fucking funny.
Doesn't even matter.
It's so funny. Watch, wait, listen.
You fucking hit me.
He's like, so fucking funny. Yo. I love how he just and smacks his fucking bald ass head. Drunk motherfucker. You just fucking hit me. I love
Some
it.
shit my dad would do. Oh man. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Episode number 1. I think it went pretty good.
I think it did pretty good too.
We
This
will
was
be back for
solid.
more.
Yes. It's not over. This is the beginning. Remember, first 5 people who comment, share something with
Dude,
slightly
just
sauce.
fucking interact in general. Like, share our shit, tag us, whatever you want to do. Like, the people who love us, love us. So it is what it is.
That's fair.
And then links to our
Instagram handle. What's your Instagram handle?
Des and Doses.
Zolman TV.
Nice, baby.
Deuces.
Bye.
Solid.
Smacked my mouth with the fucking... Oh, I'm going to have a fat lip for sure. Oh,
And
my
that's where we're in
God.
the
You
podcast.
see, is it turning red?
It's already it's fat, dude. Are you bleeding right now?
Shut up. Damn. Slightly sauced.